This is day 77, chapter 14, part 4. Exercise 14, question number 22, subdivision 1. Find the value of P given that the line y by 2 is equal to x minus P passes through the point minus 4, 4. The question is find the value of P. The unknown P is here in the equation. It says given that this line whose equation is known, this line passes through the point minus 4, 4. Okay. So say imagine this is the line. This is the line. Okay. And this line's equation is known. Y by 2 is equal to x minus p. And this line passes through the point minus 4, 4. If any straight line passes through a certain point, which means this point should satisfy this equation. Satisfying the equation means, look at this, these are coordinates. This is x coordinate, this is y coordinate. Means, in this equation, if you put x value is minus 4 and y value is 4, both sides should become equal. That is what is satisfying the equation. Okay. So, since minus 4, 4 passes through this line whose equation is known, it should satisfy the equation, which means substitute this as your x value here and this as your y value here. Both sides should be equal. So I have written the equation here, and y value here is 4 divided by 2 is equal to x value is minus 4 minus p. If you simplify this, 4 by 2 becomes 2, and then bring the minus 4 this side, it becomes plus 4. 2 plus 4 gives you 6, right? So minus p is equal to 6 or p is equal to minus 6. Okay. The simple thing that we could do is bring the minus p this side, it becomes plus p is equal to minus 4 is here. Shift this 2 to the other side, become minus 2. Minus 4 minus 2 is minus 6. That's the value of p. Question 10, subdivision 1. Find the equation of the straight line through 5, 4 parallel to 3x minus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0. The question is find the equation of the straight line. I have drawn a figure. This is the straight line for which you are going to find the equation. Equation is not known. You have to find the equation of this line. So I have named this first line as line 1. If you read this, find the equation of the straight line. This line's equation is what you're going to find. Through 5, 4 means passing through 5, 4. This line passes through the point 5, 4. Anywhere you can put this point. Okay. So this line passes through the point 5, 4. And this line is also parallel to another line. This line is parallel to, line 1 is parallel to line 2. For the other line, you know the equation. The equation is this 3x minus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0. Previously also you'd seen, previous case, you didn't have to find equation, you have to find the slope. Procedure is the same. Because you know the equation of the second line, from this you find its slope. If you know the slope of this line, you will know the slope of this line. Using the slope and one point, you find its equation. So, we'll start with the line 2. Why start with the line 2 is because you know its equation. So, from line 2, the equation is 3x minus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0. Arrange this in the form y is equal to mx plus c, which means this should be on the left side, but it's a negative term, so shift it that side. That gives you plus 4y. 4y is equal to 3x is here plus 7. Shift the 4 to the other side, y is equal to 3 by 4x plus 7 by 4. This is for line 2, therefore slope is m2. So this is in the form y is equal to mx plus that's c. So m value is 3 by 4. Because it's for the second line, this is m2 is equal to 3 by 4. What you know about these two lines is they are parallel. Remember that. Okay. Since line 1 is parallel to line 2, their slopes must be equal. M1 is equal to M2. So M1 is equal to M2's value is here, that's 3 by 4. So M1 is also 3 by 4. But the question was to find the equation of this line. What we found till now is the slope of line 1. M1 was found. So you know the slope and you know one point. Okay. So assume this one point as x1, y1, and the slope is what we got just now. Okay. The slope was 3 by 4. Okay. Use this slope and use this point and find its equation. Therefore, equation of this first line whose slope is 3 by 4 and one point which you know on that line is 5, 4 is, okay. I'm assuming this is x1, y1 and that's the slope. This is the formula for equation of a straight line if you know one point and slope. Okay. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Y remains the same, minus y1 is 4 is equal to m value is 3 by 4 times x remains the same, minus x1 minus 5. Multiply this 4 here, 4y minus 16 is equal to, multiply the 3 inside, 3x minus 15. Rearrange this now. X term should be the first term. So x is here, it's positive, so let it remain there. Shift all this that side. 3x, this goes that side, minus 4y, this goes that side, becomes 16. 16 minus 15 is plus 1, is equal to 0 is the equation. Next, question 10, subdivision 3. Find the equation of the straight line through 4, 0, perpendicular to x plus 7y plus 4 is equal to 0. It's similar to the previous question. In the previous question, the two lines were parallel. Now the two lines are perpendicular. The question is find the equation of the straight line. This is a straight line for which you can find the equation. I have named this straight line as line 1. So find the equation of this straight line. This one's equation is what you have to find. So equation is not known. So you're going to find the equation of this line through 4, 0, which means it passes through the point 4, 0. This line passes through the point 4, 0. And perpendicular to another line. This line is perpendicular to another line. It's perpendicular. Line 1 and line 2 are perpendicular. And for the other line, you know the equation. The equation is x plus 7y plus 4 is equal to 0. So, because you know the equation of the second line, we'll start with line 2 with the equation. So, from line 2, the equation is x plus 7y plus 4 is equal to 0. Arrange this in the form y is equal to mx plus c. That's 7y is equal to, this goes that side, minus x minus 4. Okay. Take the 7 that side, y is equal to, minus x means minus 1x. So minus 1 is there and the 7 goes to the denominator, that's minus 1 by 7, x minus 4 divided by 7. So this is in the form y is equal to, that's mx, that's c. Okay. This is for line 2, therefore slope is m2 is equal to, slope is that much, minus 1 by 7. Okay. Now, these two lines are perpendicular. Since line 1 is perpendicular to line 2, m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. m1 is not known, into m2 is minus 1 by 7 is equal to minus 1. Shift this that side. So 7 goes to the numerator, that becomes minus 7 divided by minus 1. The minus will get cancelled, that will be m1 is 7. Now that you know the slope, you have to find the equation of line 1. This one's equation you have to know. For this line, for this first line, line 1, its slope is 7. So this one's slope is 7 and you have to find its equation. So equation of line 1 whose slope is 7 and the one point that you know is 4, 0. So let's assume m is 7 and this is x1, y1. The equation is given as y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Substitute the values. Y remains the same, minus y1 is 0 is equal to m value is 7 times x minus x1 is 4. Y minus 0 is y is equal to multiply the 7 inside, 7x minus 28. Rearrange this. 7x, shift this that side, minus y minus 28 is equal to 0 becomes the equation. Question number 44. In the figure, this is the figure given. Find, number 1, the coordinates of A, B and C. We will come to the rest of the question later. The first question is, from this figure, you find the coordinates of A, B and C. You can see A is here, B is here and C is here. So you have to write down the coordinates of A, B and C. Let's go to A. A's coordinates. You will always see x first and then write y. Okay. For A, x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 3. This one, x coordinate, x value is here, that's 1, and for this y value is here, that's 3. So A's coordinates are 1, 3. A's coordinates are 1, 3. For B, x value is minus 1, y value is 2. So B's coordinates are minus 1, 2. And C is here. X coordinate for this is 3, y coordinate for this is 0. So C's coordinates are 3, 0, 3, 0. First question is answered. The second question is, you have to find the slope of BC and equation of BC. This is line BC. For this, you have to find first slope and also find its equation. So, what I have done is I have drawn this line separately. This same line I have drawn here. B coordinates are minus 1, 2 and the other end is C whose coordinates are 3, 0. You have to find slope first. Okay. If you know 2 points, you can find the slope. So slope of BC is given as y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. I have named this first point as x1 and y1. This is x2, y2. So substitute the values. y2 is 0, minus y1 minus 2, divided by x2 is 3 and minus 1. That's plus 1. If you simplify this, this gives you minus 2 and divided by, added up together is 4. Simplify this, both can be divided by 2, that gives you 1, that gives you 2. So the slope of BC is minus 1 by 2. We found the slope. The question was find slope and also find its equation. Now that you know the slope, and you can use any one of these points to find the equation. Equation of BC, equation of this line, is I'm going to use slope and 1 point. Okay. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Y minus y1 is 2 is equal to slope is minus 1 by 2 times x minus x1, that's minus of minus 1 is plus 1. Okay. Multiply this 2 here, this becomes 2y minus 4 is equal to, multiply the minus 1 inside, minus 1 into x is minus x, minus 1 into plus 1 is minus 1. Rearrange this, first x term, then y term, then the numbers. This comes this side, becomes x plus 2y, this comes this side, minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3 equals 0 is the equation of BC. Okay. Now, there was a third question. Find, third question, the equation of the line AP. This is line AP, which is parallel to BC. this line AP is parallel to BC. Because these two lines are parallel, their slopes must be equal. We already found the slope of BC, which means slope of AP also must be same. And you know the slope of AP using this, and on AP you know 1 point. Use that 1 point and slope to find the equation. So, you're going to line AP. Since AP and BC are parallel, their slopes are equal. So the slope of AP, the second line for which you're going to find the equation, is the same as for BC, that is minus 1 by 2. So this is the line AP I've drawn separately. You know coordinates of A, 1, 3, and you also know the slope is minus 1 by 2. Okay. So 1 point you know slope, you can find its equation. So equation of AP is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So I have taken this point as x1 and y1. Substitute now, y minus y1 minus 3 is equal to m is minus 1 by 2 times x remains the same, minus 1. Multiply the 2 here, 2y minus 6 is equal to, multiply the minus 1 inside, minus x plus 1. Rearrange now, minus x comes this side, x plus 2y minus 6 minus 1 is minus 7 equals 0. And your homework is exercise 14, question numbers 10 subdivision 2, subdivision 4, 11 subdivision 2, subdivision 3, and question number 70.